So it is the end of the album now. I just finished writing the very last song. I have some more touch ups and re records to do. The date is currently May 14th, 2024. It is 5 a.m. right now, so excuse me if I'm like tired. But, you know, it's been almost a year now. I started June something on the album creation, not including when I was adding to the mixtapes or taking away from the mixtapes and putting them on the album. It's not entirely in order. So, like, let's say recently I wrote a sad song that's going to be at the start of the album because it fits with how I was feeling sad, you know, in that era, that time. But for the most part, they are almost all in order of when they were created to now. A couple of them aren't, because I wanted them to fit with the vibe that I was going for. But this was kind of like the journey that I've been over for the past year. I've grown a lot. I feel like as a person, as a writer too, I feel like I've gotten better. Even mixing myself, I feel like it's gone better, but I kind of touched it all up, so it might sound similar because I brought it all up. Even from old songs, I went back and I fixed some of the mixing. I still think about this person a lot. That some of the sad songs are, byproduct of. But I've been meeting some people, talking to some people, and it's getting better. There's still some very down days, but I feel like I'm finally in a point where I can start getting better, and making this album has helped me a lot. And I appreciate anybody that actually took the time to listen to all the album, and especially all of this bullshit that no one cares about, just me explaining it. But the last few songs in the album were kind of like me getting to a complacency state where I'm not disgustingly sad, but I still, to this day, am having trouble making a happy song without just lying to my teeth. But we'll get there eventually, and I just feel like I'm at a more complacent stage where I can talk more about my life, and it doesn't always have to be about this one thing that happened to me, because there's so much more. Probably worse stuff, arguably, just that one is the one I care the most deeply about. So I'm gonna keep making songs. I'll probably release some singles. Might be working on a new mixtape soon. I don't know. I just gotta make music a lot. Hopefully I can start talking about some other major aspects of my life eventually. But again, thank you so much for listening. If you did listen, if not, it's whatever. You won't be hearing this. And stay tuned for more music, and enjoy what I've put out now. So thank you for listening along to this journey that's been like a year. Hopefully I explained it at least properly, my idea of the arc that I've had. But thank you again from the bottom of my heart, because I know not many people are listening, but one day maybe I'll be rich and famous and people will come back and be like, oh, this is where he started. But yeah, no, I put everything I have into music usually, even if I'm making songs that aren't true, and most artists do nowadays. But even making songs about like, gangbanging or stuff, I'm, even though I'm lying, I'm still putting my all into the music, and I just try to make things that are, good to listen and stuff that helps me feel better. So, if you fuck with that, stay tuned, and thank you so much for listening to the album. I really do appreciate it, and goodbye.